This is another wicked little slasher thriller from Australia. So let's talk about the Furies. The Furies is an Australian horror movie, which Australia's been killing it in the horror game the past few months. So good on you. Um, but yeah, before I get into the plot, I really dug this for the most part. There's some things I don't care for about the movie or don't like per se, but overall, thumbs up. But the Furies starts off with uh, two friends just hanging out, and uh, put it politely, they get kidnapped. They wake up in caskets in the middle of a forest, and they realize that they're not the only girls there. That they meet other females who are also woke up in caskets, who also broke out and are in the middle of this forest or wooded area. And they realize that men in masks are hunting them. So it's like a battle royale, Hunger Games esque type thing, to put it into common terms. And they have to fight for survival. And that's it. And of course, there's little twists and turns here and there. They expand on why they're being hunted and what's hunting them and all that throughout the movie, which I'm not going to get into because, of course, spoilers. But yeah, I really dug this a lot. The my favorite aspect was the villain masks. They are really cool. They show like six to like nine of them. They all look cool. They're all creative. Some are pretty odd and out there, which of course adds to the creep factor of it. So that's two big thumbs up. Since this is like slasher-esque, I guess you want to call it. There of course is kills, and the practical effect work is really well done. It all looks really good. There's one specific scene that of course can't get in detail because YouTube's all like, oh, you can't talk about violence or you can't show violence, so I'm not going to get into it. But there's this one scene that is particularly gruesome that kind of made me like skeeve up a bit, which rarely happens, so that's great. Good on you, Furies. All films like this where like you drop characters who don't know each other in a stressful, intense, I just want to say violent situation, tension's bound to go up. People are bound to turn on each other. People are bound to freak out. And there's a few specific scenes like that in this, but there's one in particular where I'm like, I don't know what these characters are about to do. This is getting really intense, which is fantastic. So yeah, the good. It's intense. Practical effects, the masks, and the performances are overall pretty good, which is, of course, good since they lead the movie. And some of the shots are very well done. Some of the film looks really good. The bed, there's like this weird gray or like tannish, brownish filter over the movie, which I don't like. Like the film has like there's like gray wash over it, which I'm like, I understand the stylistic choice, but it just makes the film look muddy, and it really saps the color out of the film. So a stylistic choice, I get it, but the film lacks color because of it. For me personally, there's no emotional punch in the movie. Like, you're supposed to, of course, feel for these characters. You're supposed to be like, oh no, something bad is going to happen. But for me, that never happened. I think it's because like the two characters that you're supposed to care for the most, which are the two best friends, you don't really spend enough time with to see how they interact. So it's kind of like, why would I care for her if like I don't really know her, you know? So, and the ending, I didn't like it. I understand what they're going for, especially if this gets a sequel, which I'd watch a Furies too. But yeah, I get and I understand and I comprehend what they were going for. It just didn't work for me, and that's cool. It happens. But overall, yeah, the Furies is pretty wicked. It's a pretty wicked little slasher, thriller, drama that is totally worth a watch. So, like always, be good people, be kind. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.